I received these coloured pencils free of charge in return for a fair review. This set is the Renoir Fine Art 48 coloured pencil set. It's supplied by Feelily on Amazon. When it arrives, it comes wrapped in a purpose-made plastic bag. The set itself comes in a sturdy tin with a seal. So let's see what's inside the tin. There we have 48 coloured pencils. The pencils are round in profile. They're fairly thin, they fit nicely in the hand. Obviously a bare wood tip with the end painted and identified as to the colour. There appear to be a reasonable selection of shades, all well organised. I dare say once you start using the set, if you're a bit like me, they won't stay that way. First impressions are very good, they look very professional. They do feel good in the hand as well. Now I must say, I've got no ability in art at all. Right, first impressions are they're very, very soft, quite easy to adjust the shade by applying more or less pressure. So I'm just ad-libbing as I go along. I don't really know what it is I'm doing, but we'll give it a go. Colours that are painted on the back of these crayons are a reasonable approximation of the colour that you get when you're using them. So once you've actually used the crayon, it doesn't appear to smudge. So you've seen someone that's a complete numpty when it comes to art using these pencils, but they are very, very nice to use. I'm actually pressing very hard for a crayon, I would say, on this, and the leads look like they're fairly strong, but they're also pliable. They certainly do not have a tendency to break. That's almost, to me, like using a wax crayon. I'm really sorry if that hasn't helped you at all. Obviously I've done my best to see whether these things will do what you want them to. But let's have a look and see what the things sharpen like. So for the purpose of this experiment, I've picked a black pencil and a white pencil. And I'm going to use our trusty electric sharpener. They've sharpened perfectly. Well, for me anyway, maybe not for you guys, but there's certainly no inherent weakness in them, and that's with an electric sharpener, which is obviously very aggressive. So yes, I'm impressed with that. I apologise if my review hasn't shown you what you wanted to see. I've done my best to show you what the pencils are like. Obviously, if you're an artist, you might need to see something demonstrated that I've not shown there, and for that I apologise. I've done my best. Renoir Fine Art Pencils. Personally, I really like these pencils. I would be happy, funnily enough, to receive something like this as a present if I was into, like, just drawing in general. I know that there's lots of adult colouring books out there, so I can see certainly someone with an adult colouring book wanting a set like this. It's quite comprehensive insofar as there are plenty of shades to choose from. They look like they're professional pencils, they feel like they're professional pencils, and I actually quite enjoyed tinkering about on a piece of paper with them. They're soft and yet hard at the same time, if that makes sense. Got a kind of a waxy feel to them when you're using them. They don't smudge too much, but I think if you rub your hands over them as soon as you put them on the page, they will smudge a bit. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I couldn't really say. But I think these would make a smashing present for somebody, especially a school child for art classes or something like that. I do like these pencils. I hope you've found this review useful, and again I apologise for my lack of artistic talent. Thank you very much for watching.